Hi there, it's Karen here from Turquoise Treasures. Welcome back to my channel, and I'm back here again with my wedding journal. All the pockets are now stuck into the journal, and now we're going to decorate. Woohoo! The only thing I have done in advance is I've just added, if you show in the middle, I left these dangling. I was waiting for these charms to arrive. I'd ordered from Etsy. So I've got this little charm, which is just just like a little wedding couple. I just thought that was quite a cute one, so I put that in the charm. And the other charms I've got that I've added is the initials of the couple. I ordered the initials of both couples that I'm making a journal for. So their initials are obviously A and A. So I've added those initials to the other string, and I think that's quite a nice thing just to have hanging out the journal. Right, and also what I've been doing off camera is trying to come up with some ideas to decorate the cover. So I thought I'd do that first, or at least I'll do some of it. I haven't completely committed to all the bits that I want to stick on. I've even been doing a bit of hand sewing, so I've been obviously watching far too many of Rachel's videos and ended up doing some hand sewing myself, which is not something I do very often. But I thought some of these things needed it. I tried to do it on the sewing machine and it didn't work out. So the one that I've done by hand, this is the second one, because the first one I tried to sew around this and it all just got tangled up with the lace, because it's quite a thick piece of lace. So I ended up just hand sewing. I think it's what Rachel would call a whip stitch, which is not something I would do very often, with a little bit of gold thread. So it's just says Treasured Memories. I just think that looks really pretty. And I had this in one of my boxes. Isn't that gorgeous? The sort of flowers one I bought, with various other bits of lace and trims and things. And I've been sort of hanging on to it because it's a bit big to go in a journal, but it's absolutely beautiful to go on the front of a journal. Perfect for this. So I just think that at least to start with, these are definitely going to go on the front. So I might just put those on anyway, and I think I want them like that. So then I thought I might need something down here, and that's not definite at the moment. And I've got a few options. I found this piece of, I think this was again in a mixed bag of things that I bought. It's like a big, it's like a crocheted flower, I suppose. And it goes quite well colour-wise on here, and I thought maybe put it down there. And then I felt it needed something in the middle, so I've got a variety of options. And I haven't decided yet what I'm going to use. I have got this little heart, which is from those fabric pieces that I made a few weeks ago. And I sewed on these little pearls just to finish it off, because again, you can't use these in the journal, but to go on the front, because they're bulky, it might work. But I wasn't sure that the colours went particularly well with everything else, the colour of this heart. So then I dug into my flower stash, and I have a selection of flowers. They're all pretty much the same. I think they're Prima flowers. So they've all got a little bit of glitter on them, which makes them rather pretty. And it is really a case of which one actually works best colour-wise. So that's a sort of slightly pale peachy colour, possibly a bit blendy. And that one's more of a coral, which is really pretty, and it goes quite well with the other flower. And then I've got this one that's kind of somewhere in the middle, and that's a sort of paler pink, which I think is the one I'm possibly veering towards. So I'm not absolutely sure. I think that might work. So I'm going to think about that for now. But I think these I do like, so I think I'm going to put these on, and then they're done. But I think if we spent too long just making decisions, I'd never get into doing stuff inside the journal, would I? So I think I'm going to stick these on, because I do like these, and I think it's a nice sentiment. Treasured Memories is a nice thing to have on the front of the journal. It's from a stamp. I stamped it. I think it's a Teresa Collins stamp that I had, and it had also got Precious Moments on the stamp, so that would be another option to use. Both work really well on the front of any journal, really. Treasured Memories or Special Moments. But I thought Treasured Memories works quite nicely on here. So that's the one I've gone for. So get the old fabric going. I'll just pop that there, I think, like that. Hopefully I've just caught it down all around. I'll probably come back afterwards and check if there's anywhere that's not been stuck down properly. And then this gorgeous flower, I've been dying to use this, it's so beautiful. And this is just, I think I do have another one which I may use on the other wedding journal, so it's just screams wedding really, doesn't it? Well, perhaps I won't glue it on the journal, glue it here, just in case we get a bit of leakage. A nice big bit in the middle. And just take some along the, I suppose, on the edges of the petals. Just make sure it's secure. There we are. I think that's on all the way along. Right. That just gives that little pop of colour as well, which is quite nice, because it was a bit beige on the front here, and I just think having that lovely little pink rose is just gorgeous. So that's and I might just leave it at that. I just can't help feeling it needs a little colour down here, so I'll have to cogitate on that for a bit and decide what I want to do, because it's a case of, would that detract from this one? Would that be too much? So I'll have to think about that. So in the meantime, we'll start putting things in and decorating this journal, adding lace and ruffles and all sorts. So I suppose the first thing I better do is pop in this little flip-out booklet, which was made for this pocket. So there it goes. It's going in, and it just fits nicely in there. Okay, just pull out the little bow so it dangles down a little bit. There we are. And I'm going to put a piece of lace across the side here. It needed something. I don't really think I want to put much else, because it just adds to bulk then, doesn't it? So I think I'm just going to put some lace, and that should... And I've already chosen the lace for this piece because it's one of my favourites. So it's going to go just across the edge there. So we should be able to have enough at least for one more page of that lace. I think I can probably use the art glitter glue for this one. If I can get it to come out. Yes, it is. So I won't have it overhanging too much, because it'll interfere a little bit with the pocket. Alright, let's pop that on. I like this lace with the scallop. Right, it's rather nice. What's nice is you can then just see the edge of it, and it just enhances the other side as well. I've still got, this is the envelope I'm going to use for this pocket, with the letter that I've printed off and I've put somewhere, but I've got to find it. I don't know what I've done with it, but it's around somewhere. So that's got to go in there. And that's just going to stay there, because I don't think that needs anything. I think that page is gorgeous as it is. So then there's that. I think I might just leave that for now. Then we have this pocket. So I'll have a look, see what I've got. It's a case of whether I put in a journal card. So all my journal cards, I think that might be a bit too much. I'm thinking maybe a tag. That might go quite nicely in there. She looks nice poking out there, and she picks up the colours. I'll decide whether it needs anything else. One tag seems a little bit lonely in there, doesn't it? So I might see if I can find another smaller one to go in, or maybe a smaller journal card. Is that too much? Maybe. Maybe this little journal card could go in there. Maybe a bit of lace there or there. Let's have a look, see what I could put. This looks a little bit... I need just maybe put a little bit of lace down that edge, I think. This one looks rather nice. So I'll just cut a piece of that. I think that looks quite nice across from there. Right. Maybe that I end up using more lace than anything else on the edges rather than the ruffles. There might be some areas that cry out for ruffles. Sometimes it's quite nice at the edge of a pocket or something, just to have that little ruffle poking out. I don't know. I've got a few here beside me to try out. But at the moment I'm going for the lace. Okay, right, just trim off this piece at the top. Make sure that's properly glued. Are we glued? I think we are. I'm just going to add as I go. See what feels like it needs something. So love that, that's nice. This is a, yes, I'm definitely going to need to make a writing journal. Writing board, that's what I meant to say. I feel like this needs a little, I don't know, a little something. I mean, it's really pretty. I do wonder whether maybe a little... I'm going to try a couple of things and just see. Don't know if the snippets are going to be too much. Find a bit that's... See if I've got any little ones left, because I used quite a few of the ones I made. No, not that one. No, that's too white and too pink. There was something knocking around on my desk I had to cut off. Like a tab. I don't know if that would... Don't know. No, I don't like the back of that. So no, that's not going to work. And it might be a bit bulky at the moment. Some of these. I'm going to find a piece that would work. Yeah. No, it might come back. Maybe I'll add some lace. Okay, let's put something in here. Here comes the bride. I wonder if that will just fit in like that. Oh, that can go in like that. Yeah, that's all right. That works like that. Okay. Then I have this big pocket. I still think I'd quite like to put some lace on it, if I can find a narrow one. Let's have a look. Perhaps not all the edges, but some of the edges I think possibly need a little something. That's a bit big. Don't know if I've got anything suitable. Beginning to get a bit low on some of my laces now. I need a shopping trip. Oop. Seem to have got a lot of sellotape here. What's going on? That's it. I think this is also the same, so I've got more of that. We want something just, yeah, that's quite pretty, just to finish off. It looks better than just the plain ribbon. So I'm going to have to just do a bit of that first. Just because that, it just feels like it needs a little something there. Let's do a light little bead of the art glitter glue. I can just tuck that slightly, oh no, it's upside down. Get it the right way around, girl. Now, is that going to hold? Doesn't look as though it's sticking terribly well. Maybe I need to put more glue on. It's not really doing it, is it? Okay. Like that there. Now is that stuck down? That is. I can't really put any on this one. Maybe I'll just put some on one of the others. So it's not, maybe I'll put it on that one as the middle one. Just breaks it up a little bit. If this one was available, I'd definitely put it on there, but maybe I'll just put a little bit, I don't know. I'll put some on here and see how it looks. Maybe fine, once I've put some stuff in the pockets, it'll probably look a lot better anyway. I think I need to turn this around so I can get at it a bit better. I'm not sure this is grabbing. Nope, that bit didn't, did it? Hold that there. Just have to trim this little piece off. Trim that bit off there. Now, are we stuck? Let's have a feel. Not quite. Not quite entirely. Sorry if I'm not quite on camera, I've just got to try and hold it down until it grabs, and then I'll carry on putting it back to the right way around and you'll be able to see. And I'm just going to trim off this piece of lace at the edge here and get at it. Okay. Right, so that looks better, I think, just with that little touch of lace. I'm just going to see if it looks. See, I can't really do. No, that doesn't look right with it going over the top of the leaf. So I think I'll leave well alone. Put that there. Let's see what we can put in the pockets. Okay. That's a bit big. So I've got some of these journal cards from the paper from the paper pad. So I'd quite like to use one of those. I haven't really done I haven't done anything with those. I sewed around one of them, but these ones are just, they've got such nice edges, I just don't think they need it. So I might just pop that one at the back. And there's a little journal card. If that'll go in here. That could go in there. I don't really want the blue. She could go in. I've glued the pocket shut. Oop, there we go. Put that one in there. And I need a tag, I think. Not really wide enough. See what I've got, don't I? Fancy putting in there. What about that one? How about that? Not the best tied bow, but that'll be fine. Okay, so that's loaded up. I'm going to leave that as it is. The thing is, you can always remove these in order to, you know, if you want to write or something, they can all come out. So that'll be fine. Leave that. Oh yes, we know what we're going to put in there, don't we? If I can find it. That's it. This beautiful card. Going in there. Right, I need something along this edge. Something along here. Now, would a ruffle work here? I've got a whole load. I've been busy. I made some more ruffles at the weekend. Couldn't help myself. Just love making ruffles. I don't know why. I've got this one. Would that be too... It's quite bulky though. Yeah. Not sure about that. Might be able to do a little one just on the edge. I suppose what I could do is just cut a piece and then trim it down to make it less bulky. Do it just like a... Let's try that. It's very long anyway. Just cut a piece. And then just, I think I'll just trim it down a bit. She says. Oh, it's quite tricky. It's so thick. Getting there. There we are. So that might be alright, because if that sticks out enough. And what I might do, got this little piece of lace, just to sort of put there. Don't know. No, maybe not. Well, no, don't think so. But I might do that. Yeah, I think I might just do that. Just pop that on the edge, just for something different. Now, which way round does it go? Goes that side. A fair bit of glue on because it's a little bit on the heavier side. If I put it hanging over the edge, it won't bulk up the journal too much, hopefully. See how it looks on the other side. Yeah, looks alright. I've got a bit of glue on that side, sticking out a little bit. Just hope that dries and doesn't stick the journal together. Right, just got to find a little something to go in here. Let's see what we've got. No, I'm thinking a small, possibly a tag, because it needs to be something fairly narrow, I think. Don't know, that'll go colour-wise. Got those. I've got these two little... Just thinking, oh, I have backed that. Suddenly had an idea that I hadn't backed this one. Don't think that, I'm not sure that goes either. These two ladies might go. Pop in there like that. I think they will be alright. Right. Feel like something might be needed here. Ooh. I've got a bit of glue going over the edge. There we are. Trying to decide would a little snippety thing work here? So I'll find a piece that would... So that little piece there might work quite nicely. And just cut out the bit that I want. I don't want that bit. Because then it can always be used as a topper. And obviously I don't want the blue, so I might cut it about here. See how that looks. Something like that, or at the bottom or at the top maybe. No, I think I like it at the side. I hope I'm not going to find that I run out of journal cards and tags and things to put in my pockets. Seem to be getting through quite a few of them. Felt like I'd made loads, but you just never know how many you need. You need lots, lots and lots when you fill in these journals. So I might have to spend the afternoon making more things, I don't know. Make sure it's not. And then I might put a bit of lace on this side to cover the back. Not liking that little bit. That's coming off. There we are. Just for something a little different to define the edge of the page. Right, so I've got something in this pocket, something on the back of here. Got this lace, might be a bit too wide. Obviously I have the scallopy bit sticking out. Is that going to work? Yeah, maybe it will. Alright, we'll have that bit. We'll have a bit of that. Just cut it to the right length. It doesn't matter if it just goes over the pocket a little. Right. I think I'll use the fabric tag actually, as it's going onto the back of the fabricy bit, the back of here. Come on, fabric tag. There we go. And just a little bit on the side of the paper. And then it's just poking out from the other side as well. That's possibly a little bit more than I want. Bring it in a little. I don't want it to block up the pocket, that's the thing. Okay, hopefully that should hold. Okay, what are we going to put in here? Obviously got lots of things with these images on from this colour scheme, so I think that would look nice in there. Right, need some lace down this side. might use this one again, or this one. Yeah, let's use this one again. Oh, I think I might have almost enough to do on one more page. Straighten that up. Okay. Make sure I don't get it on the page behind. Just very light beads just going up and down. Don't think it has a right way or wrong way on this lace, which is handy. I think that's straightish. Let's have a look on the back. You can tell better on the back if it's straight by how much pegs out. Yeah. Okay, well, we're in the middle. Doing really well. There we are. Alright, so I definitely need a nice wide piece of lace here, just because I've got this big piece to cover. Something a little bit more. Let's see what we've got. I've got this, but I don't know if I'll have enough of this. There's that one. Oh yeah, that one might work. Oh, that's pretty. Yes, I think that one will do nicely. So I'll make sure I get some right down the edge. And this is quite fine lace, so I don't want it too thick, the glue, but I want there to be enough to hold it. Hopefully that will do it. Just make sure I've got to put a bit more down the bottom here. Right down the bottom. There we are. Have I got it long enough? Yep. Ooh, just. Usually I'm trimming it off. This time I haven't quite. Yeah, I have just about cut enough. And I want it to make sure it's straight. I think I might just put another bead under the edge of here. Never sure how far out to bring the glue. Just catch it down at the edge. There we are. Lovely. So we are. We've made it halfway. We're doing very well. Don't know if I'll get this done in one session, but I'll Should get most of it done. Okay. Quite like a biggish journal card. Sorry, it's easy if I look in. Well, I'm in front. We've got some on the side here as well. That's not going to go. Pink might be quite a pretty contrast with the greens. And the tall one. What about her? So same lady. I think the green and the pink go quite well together. I think. I may go back and change things around, of course, afterwards, but at the moment I'm liking how that looks. And then we've got the wedding march. Well, I think we'd better have a bit more lace, don't you? Can never have too much. I think, let's see, what can we put down the edge of here? I might use this one again. I like this. Let's see if I've got anything else that's got a little more colour to it, maybe. What's this? No, it hasn't got more colour. It's a nice one. I might put that by for another page. What about this slightly coffee coloured one? That looks rather nice on there. Ooh, I like that. Okay. I like a bit of variety of lace. I don't always want the same lace all the way through. I wouldn't have enough of one lace to do that anyway. So I'd rather just mix and match. Do lots of different ones. I think that looks pretty. You never know what you're going to get. Okay, that one's going to go on there, like that. Let's see, it's about 1 inch wide. Let's see if that's enough. I like this lace because it's really soft. Some of the laces are quite sort of stiff, like they've been starched. Like this one is a really stiff one. It's pretty, but it's quite stiff. But this one is really soft, lovely to the touch. I'll try and trim that off. That's it. Okay, that's lovely. Carry on. Okay, we'll put some little thing in here. One of my little journal cards that I made the other day, maybe. Or I've got these. These are from the Calico Collage kit. That would fit in there quite nicely. Maybe that one would be better. Might just put a little lacy tab on the top there, I think. Or something. Some little maybe a little snippety thing. I could just pop that. Maybe I'll just cut that off. Put that on there. Yeah, I think I'll do that. That's to show it should pull out. Hang on, let's just check which way round it should go. Should it go that way? Or that way? I think I like it that way with the lace hanging down a little bit. Okay. So this is backed. I feel like it just needs something on here as well. Let's see if I can find a little phrase or something. I've got dearly beloved. I'll just put that there. Why not? That's what you say at a wedding, isn't it? Dearly beloved, we're gathered. I've lost my glue. Oh, that's it. A little glue stick. I didn't think I'd be using it, so I put it outside. And put that in the middle there. Oops. And that just goes in that little pocket. There we are. That works rather nicely. I'm pleased with that. Okie dokie. That's good. Yeah, I want a little something up here. I just want a little something. What little something do I want? Do I want this sort of little something? Maybe all along the edge? I think maybe I do. This doesn't actually stick out as far as I expected it to. But it's okay because it looks nice on that page. I think I might just pop that along there too. Just to cheer it up. Just a little something something. It's all part of the fun. Adding my little somethings. Goodness knows how fat this is getting. I'm almost afraid to close it. But I'll just have to make sure that there's enough ribbon in the closure to pull it all together, won't I? When it arrives, if I end up using the stuff that I've ordered, because I'm still waiting for that, of course. I may have to find something else. Yeah, I like that just on the edge. Take the glue right up the top. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. There we are. It's quite cute, like that. Okay, we're getting there. Not sure if I'm going to finish in the next 10 minutes. We will see. Just wondering if there's something I can put here. I think you've got to have a couple of places that are just pretty to look at without actually too much else on them. I think that looks nice just as it is. And then I've got the belly band. So I need something to go in the belly band. I think I have something that I've made. Yes, I think this is what's going to go in the belly band. If you remember, there's my little flip out little booklet. That flips up. You open that up. Hopefully a photograph goes there. And like that. Oh, I need to put a couple of little things in here, don't I? Oh, yes, right. Okay, I think this will be the last thing I do on this in this video. Wondering about one of the cards from the paper pad, because that will all go nicely. So I'll pop that in there, and I just need a little something to go in here, a little tag, I think, to go in. A little journal card. What about her? In there. That go in. Not quite right, just because these just won't let it quite go in properly. A few little options, but I think these aren't quite right either. A bit bulky, these ones, aren't they? Well, I do have this other one from the Calico Collage, so I might just pop that in there. That goes colour-wise. See if I've got anything else that might work. No, I think let's have a look. Look at the tag. Actually, the tag's quite nice with her just poking through there. I think that's what I'll do. Yeah. Okay. So then that closes. Put that in there. Are we lying flat? Yes, we are. And then that can go in my belly band. Oop. Tuck that all in. Now we caught a little bit on the edge there. There we go. There it is. So I think that's where I'm going to stop for today, or for this video. I think we've only got one more. We only need to make one more to finish this off. I'm also going to do a writing board. I might do that on camera as well and see how we go. Okay, thank you very much for joining me. Come back for the next one and see how it all gets finished. Bye for now.